Defend this hand with me. Fun hand we're going to be looking at today. Always defense is involved. And we're going to start with the auction, because as declarer and as defender, the first thing we do is review the auction. On this hand, we're going to be sitting east, and declarer is going to be south. Dummy is north, just to get our bearings so everybody knows where we're sitting. And so we're going to be sitting in east chair, and we're listening, right? All great defenders listen intently to the auction for a clue or two. North opens one spade. East and west are passing. No clues there for east on this hand. South responds one no trump. Now, if you're playing standard American, that's non-forcing, 6 to 10 points, and less than 2 spades. If you're playing a 2/1 system, that forcing no trump now raises its range from 6 to 10 to 6 to 12 and becomes forcing 1 round. Either case, South would respond 1 no trump in this case. West passes and North rebids their shape. North rebids 2 clubs, showing 5 spades and 4 clubs. Again, in a 2/1 system, it might be as few as 3, but you guys that play 2/1 understand your system there. You'd make the same bid, however, in either standard American or 2/1. South comes back and bids 2 hearts, and the auction goes all pass. Now, again, in either system, this 2 heart bid is going to have the same meaning. It's going to show 6 hearts, 6 or more hearts, and 4 to 9 high card points. Sounds familiar, right? Sounds like a weak 2 bid. And that's exactly what this auction shows by South. It says, hey partner, if I were the original bidder, then I would have opened 2 hearts. But since you opened, I had to go through this no trump system. Now in standard American, sometimes you don't get another bid by your opener and you get stuck playing 1 no trump. And that's one advantage to the 2/1 system that you will eventually move into. So here we are defending 2 hearts. Now let's shift our gears. We're sitting east and we're going through our defensive checklist. First thing we do is review the auction. Done. Second thing we do is our number rule. Now our number rules are the rule of 14, rule of 17, and rule of 19. Rule of 14 is when the opponents have freely bid to game, right? They've jumped 1 spade, 2 spades, 4 spades, boom, they're in game. Rule of 17 is where they've wandered around, tried to get to game, had an invitational value auction, but then died, didn't get to game. An auction would be 1 spade, 3 spades invitational, all pass. The rule of 19, and this is the rule on our hand here, is where you didn't hear an invitational bid from either player. They didn't attempt to get to game, and we just call that a part score auction. No attempt to get to game by either player. So East on this case is subtracting their high card points from 19. So we have 4 in spades and 7 in the heart suit for 11. And this is a high card point rule. I know I love speaking in total points, and most everything I talk about is total points, but in this case, our number rules are high card points. So we subtract 11 from 19, and that tells us that our partner has approximately 8 points. Approximately is the key word there. In a suit contract, you might be within 2 or 3 points. So maybe partner has only 6 or 7 points, maybe partner has 9 or 10 points, but approximately 8 points. When you're defending no trump, it's really within 1 to 2 points. It's very accurate versus a no trump contract because you don't have the short point addition into your opponent's bidding. So partner has approximately 8 points. All right, good news. That means they've got some values. Next on our checklist is to interpret partner's opening lead. So we look over at that 3 of diamonds and we say, well, it's unbid suit. It is the unbid suit. It's a low spot card. So I'm taking my partner for length. There's also a clue that the opponents didn't bid the suit. So it's more likely that West 3 is from length rather than shortness, rather than a singleton or a doubleton, right? Sort of makes sense. I'm going to count on West for fourth best at least. Make a mental note though. I look at dummy and I look at my diamonds and I note that I'm missing the 2. The 2 of diamonds is missing. So partners 3 of diamonds could be fourth best, which means they have 4 diamonds, or it could be fourth best from 5 if they have the 2 underneath the 3. So I'm going to just make note of that and watch out for the 2 of diamonds. See who plays the 2 of diamonds. At trick 1, it goes 3 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, king of diamonds. Remember, third hand plays lower of touching, and declare follows with the 7. So no 2 is shown up yet. At trick 2, I'm thinking, well, I need 6 tricks to set my contract, right? 6 tricks is my goal. Let's put that goal up on the top here in a box. This is our goal. We need 6 tricks to set 2 hearts. I always keep my eye on the goal. That helps me to readjust my defense during the hand if needed. And in this case, I can see 2 diamond tricks, the ace, king of diamonds, and the ace of spades. That's 3. And I need 6, or my partnership needs 6. So we need 3 more tricks between us. Well, it doesn't look like any more tricks are going to come from diamonds because there's only 2 diamonds in the dummy. I now turn my sights to the dummy and I notice this club suit. This is our threatening club suit. Source of tricks is what we call it. The dummy will oftentimes be able to tell us what kind of defense to have. If we're going to have an aggressive defense or a passive defense. Passive is our everyday defense. Lead partners bid suit, return partners led suit, cash ace from ace kings, don't underlead aces, don't lead aces without kings, second hand low, third hand high, don't break new suits for declare. That's a big one, right? That's passive. Don't break new suits for declare. So everyday bridge is played in passive world. There has to be some kind of indicator to move from passive to aggressive. And in this case, it's this club suit staring us in dummy. So let's think about that idea. Why do we want to move from a passive defense, which is just returning our lead suit, maybe leading trump? Leading trump is a passive action. Not breaking new suits for declare is the key. And the club suit, because it's a source of tricks, means there is somewhat of an emergency going on. You have to pull the fire alarm, call the fire truck, and say to partner, hey, we need to get our tricks as soon as possible, because if we don't get any tricks we may have coming in this case in spades, right? Hearts or trump, and diamonds are going to be exhausted after we cash the ace, king of diamonds, and clubs is the source of tricks, right? The threatening suit, source of tricks. So our only other by default is the spade suit. So you need to say to partner, hey, we need to get any kind of spade tricks we can get before declare is able to pull trump and discard away their spade losers, south spade losers down here, right? Because they got some spade losers on the source of tricks. So when you see a strong source of tricks, it doesn't have to be necessarily long suit. 4-card suit, great. 5-card suit, but it has to be a 5-card suit that can run, can provide a source of tricks. We've got a couple of lessons on using dummy on defense and practicing the difference between a source of tricks and a dead dummy. This is a source of tricks. Look at East hand. East doesn't have the queen of clubs. Even if South doesn't have the queen of clubs, South can finesse West for the queen of clubs. So in any case scenario, declare is going to have 4 tricks there available to them once they pull the trump. So we cash our ace of diamonds because we don't want our diamond trick to go away on the club suit either, right? There's an immediacy to cashing tricks. South follows with the jack. West follows with the 2. Remember, we're going to circle back around to that 2 and talk about what that tells us. So now we have 2 tricks in. And partner West led the 3 of diamonds, followed with the 2 of diamonds, which means they must have started with 5. And in fact, 5 to the queen, because it's the last diamond out here. So we've now seen as East all the diamonds. And when I say seen, I've seen between the inferences I can take from the 4th best lead. I know there's 3 higher diamonds than the 3 in West hand, and the 2 of diamonds being played at trick 2 on the diamond suit. That the North hand started with 2, that I can visually see. And South, well, there's only 2 diamonds left in the deck, right? If West has 5 diamonds, our inference from the opening lead and the follow-up card, we're looking at 4 diamonds in our hand, that's 9. North has 2 diamonds, that's 11. There's only 13 diamonds in the deck, so South must have only 2 diamonds. So diamonds are exhausted. We take them off of the game plan, and we got our 2 diamond tricks in, but we still need 6 tricks. We need 4 more tricks. So we go back to this rule about 8 and say, well, partner has 8 high cards. We've seen, and that's in air quotes, we've seen 2 because of the diamond play, right? So now we know that partner is down to 6 high card points. So what 6 high card points could help us here? Well, maybe partner has the queen of clubs. That wouldn't be very helpful, would it? But partner, even if partner had the queen of clubs, maybe partner also has the king of spades, right? Let's visualize the king of spades in West hand. If that's the case, well, we're up to 4 tricks, right? The ace of spades and the king of spades, plus our 2 diamonds. And 2 spades is 4. And, well, partner still has some points left over there. What if partner has the queen jack of hearts, right? Maybe partner has the king of spades is 3, and the queen jack of hearts is another 3. That would fit nicely in the 6 points, right? Not holding the queen of clubs. Queen of clubs doesn't help us. You know, when I'm defending a hand and I'm trying to figure out cards that partner has in their hand that would work with my hand to get to my goal, which is 6 here, I throw out scenarios that have no chance. I don't play for scenarios that have no chance. I just throw them out and say, okay, that's not going to be how it is. If it is, I can't set the hand and no one else in the room can set it. But what if partner has the king of spades and the queen jack of hearts? Now we have some chances because we have 2 diamond tricks, the ace king, 2 spade tricks, the ace king, partner having the queen of hearts, and it would be 3rd, right? If South has 6 hearts and we're looking from the bidding, we know South has 6 hearts, and we're looking at 2 hearts in our hand, that's 8, and 2 hearts in the dummy, that's 10. Our partner has 3 hearts. And we're putting the queen jack of hearts in their hand. So let's magically change that to the queen jack of hearts. Now we're beginning to see that perhaps there is a trump promotion. When you get to the hand, to the end of the hand, and you're thinking, all right, well, I can only see, and that's in air quotes, I can only see 5 winners, 5 tricks, and I need another trick. I can only see 5 tricks through high card points. I then turn to creating tricks in my mind, developing tricks on defense in the trump suit. So let me take you to the full hand and walk you through how this defense would look, because it's actually really cool. So now we can see all 4 hands, and this is what we were visualizing. This is the point that you want to get to your game where you come away from your hand and the dummy. Those are the 26 cards you can see, and work on visualizing the other 26 cards. So we're in 2 hearts, same auction, 1 spade by North, 1 no trump by South, 2 clubs by North, 2 hearts by South. There's our week 2 bid. That's what we were visualizing as East. And partner leads the 3 of diamonds. And North dummy, declare, plays the 5. We play the king, third hand plays lower of touching, and South plays the 7. These are the first couple of tricks that we saw in our original layout. Then we cash the ace of diamonds, South followed with the jack, the 2 of diamonds, the big clue there that West started with 5 diamonds, and dummy followed with the 8. And now we're staring at this club suit saying, okay, if we don't get our tricks in the spade suit, they're going to be discarded away. Now let's take a look at that before we play to trick number 3. If we were to return a diamond, we give a slough rough. Sometimes that's the right defense, not what we want to do. If we return a heart, well, declare can play a couple of rounds of hearts and then play 4 rounds of clubs and throw away a spade, right? On the 4th club in the dummy, that spade winner of ours is going to be discarded. So that's why we have to pull the fire alarm, call the fire truck, and cash our tricks. Cashing the ace in mid-hand without the king is an aggressive defense. We don't do that on a passive defense. So ace of spades cashed, South plays the 7, partner plays the 8, and the dummy follows. East follows with the 4 of spades, South plays the 9, West plays the king, and dummy follows with the 5. Now here, right, we've got 2 diamond tricks in, we've got 2 spade tricks in through high card points, right? Those are our givens, our aces and kings. And we can see in West's hand that we've got 1 heart trick. If declare plays the ace king of hearts, West is going to get the queen of hearts, right? But here's where the magic begins. You ready? West continues with another spade. West continues with the spade. Let's say North puts in the 10, and East roughs with the 10 of hearts. This is called an uppercut. Let me write it out so you guys can Google it if you want. Uppercut. It comes from boxing. It's actually a very violent, what I've been told, it's a very violent technique in boxing. It really hurts the person that you do it to. But what it is the boxer comes up underneath the other boxer's chin, and that's the uppercut. So let's see it in bridge. Let's see what it does in bridge. 3rd round of spades played. North's played a spade, and East puts in the 10. The 10's useless. So anytime that partner leads another round of trump, another round of a suit for you to rough, and you have shortness, put your highest one up there. Just put it up there. Fun things happen when you do it. So East trumps with the 10 of hearts. And look at South's options. If South wants to win this trick with the king of hearts, well, let's start this way. If South discards because they don't want to win the 10 of hearts with the king, that is our setting trick right there. Because partner is still going to get their queen of hearts when hearts are played. But let's say South overtakes because they don't want to go down now. They'd rather go down later, right? So they overtake the 10 of hearts with the king of hearts, and they start to play hearts. And it goes low heart, 8 by West, North plays the ace, and East follows with their last heart. Take a look at partner's queen jack of hearts now. West's queen jack of hearts have now been promoted because of the 10 of hearts uppercut. So either East gets their 10 of hearts because South discards, that's the setting trick, or South wins the 10 of hearts with the king to delay going down, and and plays a low heart up to North's ace. Now West's queen jack. Not only the queen is good, but the jack is good. So we get either East 10 of hearts as a setting trick, or we get West's jack of hearts as the setting trick. It's almost like it's magic, the way that the tricks develop like that. So the thought process, again, is review the auction, do your number rule, Rule of 19 on this one because they didn't, neither player did invitational values. Interpret partner's opening lead. Set your goal for number of tricks. Count your high card tricks and see if you have enough to set them in there. And if you do, fine. If you don't, start looking around for developing defensive tricks through the trump suit. And that's when an uppercut might come to mind. Okay, had lots of fun this morning, and I look forward to seeing you on future webinars. Thanks for joining me.